definitely the biggest inspiration for me to go to college, as they give up so much to bring me here to the United States for me to have a better education. My dad always wanted me to go to college, and I promised him that I would go, and I'm going to do that. I also want to go to college for my mom, as when I'm done with college, I can hopefully get a better job and I can give back to my mom for everything she's done and sacrificed for me to be able to get where I am. So they're very important to me.
I'd seen the struggles that my mom and dad faced as adults who didn't have any college degree. And so I knew I wanted to go. I wasn't sure how to get there. I definitely made some mistakes. I could have done some things better, but I'm so glad that I went.
People that were in a position that I felt like I would want to be in the future, or that I felt that would add value to me. So I reached out to them. You'd be surprised. Successful people want to help other people be successful, especially if you're young and ambitious. As far as mentorships in high school that helped me get to college, unfortunately my high school didn't offer a lot of clubs like DECA.
If you come from a low-income family, you know that can be hard. If you don't, there's still challenges to not having parents who went to college. They didn't know how to help me. They didn't really know what resources were available. So I have debt. I definitely have some debt. There are some things I could have done better. I could have applied for scholarships.
College tuition, since I pay out-of-state tuition, and my mom is a single parent with 2 kids, so it definitely puts a lot of stress to her, and I probably would not have gone to college.
Advocating for myself. That was a big one. If I had not advocated for myself, I would not be where I am today. Ask questions to all of my professors. Go in for help with my professors when I need a little extra support. Have a support system and someone who believes in you is very important. And I studied very hard and I spent the extra time that I needed to succeed.
These are some of the things that I always tell my students are: 1, focus on your grades. Start in 9th grade if you can. Really start making sure that your grades are the best that you can be. If you need help, reach out to your teacher. Get a tutor. There are tons of free tutoring platforms available. But really, your college career, it starts in high school. If you can get the good grades and have a great GPA when you graduate high school, you have a much higher chance of getting into the college or university of your dreams.
Grades played a huge part in that. So you might not think they matter, but in many ways they do. So I would highly encourage focusing on that. At GCU, there was a block tuition scholarship. So based off your GPA, you would get a certain amount of money off your tuition. I also was an RA, a resident assistant, meaning I oversaw a student living area, and that paid for my housing and food. It was a responsibility, but I would encourage you to get creative about pursuing scholarships that can help you pay for college, because that's huge. You might not realize it, but it's huge, guys. Actually, where I'm at right now, I reached out to the boss, the owner of the company, my boss, as a sophomore in high school. Networked with him, asked him if we go out to coffee, kind of picked his brain, and that's really where I'm at right now. I kind of very blessed to be in this position, kind of having my dream job right now, and it's because of that networking and mentorship in high school.
To get into college is definitely be active inside and outside of school. Don't think that just because you're doing volunteering outside of school, scholarships and colleges won't care about what you're doing inside of school. I played tennis for McClintock High School, and it definitely helped me put myself out there so colleges would realize that I'm an athlete and that I should get a scholarship for being an athlete. Another thing that you should also focus on is make sure that you have someone to mentor you. There are definitely many programs in Arizona that can help you do that, such as College Connect, and AVID, they can give you a heads up and help you, especially if you don't know where to start about what you want to do or what to look into for schools and scholarships.
That means get involved. If you like running, join athletics. If you're in music, band, or choir, maybe you're fit. But the more things that you can do, obviously balance your plate, but the better. So volunteer at your local food bank or at your church, whatever that may look like. Getting involved definitely helps.
My philosophy's been kind of whatever you do, do to the best of your ability. And that could be academically, it could be athletically, at sports, it could be artistically. Whatever your thing is, do it to your best of your ability, the best you can.
When it comes to tests, so to get into university, you have to take the SAT or the ACT. Study for those. Don't just do what I did and wing it and go in and not really give your best or be able to do your best because you didn't study. If you're wanting to go into community college, there may be some sort of placement test that you need to take. Study for it, but don't be too stressed. But I'm so glad that I did go to college because it has definitely changed the path that my entire family is on. So I've been able to help some of my sisters get enrolled in college. I've been able to encourage the other adults in my life to continue getting some more training or, whatever it is that they need to better their work life. But not only that, but now my kids will not have to face some of the hardships that myself and my siblings faced when we were younger.